Hello and welcome to the history of Laserbeak. Special thanks to the Transformer Wiki for all information you heard today. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe if you can. If you already have, thank you. And here we go. Laserbeak is a follower, not a leader. In fact, he can often be found perched on top of the shoulders of either Soundwave or whoever leads the Decepticons at a particular time. He can be utterly depended on to complete any mission that he has been assigned to. Laserbeak is also an interrogator, though he is rarely depicted in that role. More often seen as a spy, roosting on some obscure perch, eavesdropping on Autobot conversations. Laserbeak was the first of the cassette transformers. Prior to his arrival on Earth, Laserbeak had less than an avian shape, resembling instead a stylized jet, with an ovoid silhouette and a hooked nosecone. He still transformed into a cassette. This Laserbeak often carried out spy missions, able to sneak into places the larger Soundwave could not manage, including Iacon, the Autobots' headquarters. There, Laserbeak learned of the Autobot mission to seek out new sources of energy away from Cybertron, which promoted a Decepticon interception mission in turn. This led to a whole lot of these spacefaring transformers crash landing on Earth and taking a 4 million year dirt nap in the heart of a volcano. In the year 1984, the Transformers were awakened by volcanic activity, and Laserbeak was reformatted with terrestrial aesthetics in both robot and alt mode. His alt mode was an audio cassette, while his robot mode that of a vulture. His missions, though, were largely unchanged, and he continued to serve as a spy. Laserbeak was the first Decepticon to tangle with the Autobots on Earth, when he was dispatched by Soundwave and Megatron to chase down the two snooping Autobot spies, Hound and Cliffjumper. The Autobots tried to scurry away, splitting up so that Laserbeak couldn't follow both of them. He had the last laugh on them as he launched one of his laser cannons to follow Cliffjumper remotely, while he continued to follow Hound, at least until Cliffjumper gas-bombed it. After Megatron was accidentally sent into Cybertron following an early space bridge test, Laserbeak and Rumble were present to greet Megatron on his return. Laserbeak perched on Megatron's arm, signifying Megatron's resumption of command of the Earthbound Decepticons. On a later assignment, Laserbeak investigated the prognosis of an ailing Optimus Prime, and took the opportunity to blast the fallen leader in his open chest cavity. This exacerbated the damage that made the Autobot mission to find a replacement Cosmotron for Prime of great priority. Laserbeak and Buzzsaw discovered the city of Subatlantia on the bottom of the ocean floor, which led to an uneasy alliance between the Subatlanteans and the Decepticons, and the subsequent attack on both parties on Washington, D.C. One of Laserbeak's greatest claims to fame was that he was partly responsible for the Battle of Autobot City in 2005. By that point, the Decepticons had succeeded in conquering Cybertron, but the Autobots retained only 2 of the moons and a large force on Autobot City. Laserbeak was dispatched to spy on Moonbase 1, where he overheard Optimus Prime order a supply ship to acquire Energon for an upcoming assault. Laserbeak took the information back to Megatron, who hijacked the shuttle and used it to attack Autobot City. Megatron was left to rot in space by Starscream and reformatted into Galvatron. However, Laserbeak was no longer able to perch on his leader's shoulder or arm. Also, Ratbat was usually sent on spying missions after this point. Background information. Though Laserbeak is portrayed as a normal audio cassette in various fictions, his original toy was a microcassette. Laserbeak snores when he sleeps, and it sounds like a chainsaw. Laserbeak often can be seen carrying Starscream around, doing so in both A Prime Problem and Starscream's Brigade. Thank you for watching the history of Laserbeak. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you can. If you already have, thank you. Bye-bye.